Welcome, greetings to the Poor.Rich Heart channel. Today, I want to share a principle with you that pretty much changed my life. And that principle is N.N.S. N.N.S. And what that stands for is never not save. Never not save. Every time you make an income, every time you get money, every time you get a windfall, whatever it is, never not save any money. You always have to save. Save something. Even if it's $1, save something. Oftentimes, we get into the habit of spending everything we have. We look at our bills. We look at things we want. We look at things we don't necessarily need, and we just splurge away a lot of the cash. Tax return season is around the corner, and a lot of people, once they get their tax return, they blow it on whatever, vacations, a big screen TV, paying off bills, and those things are good, but you need to save. You need to save. Every time you bring in an income, you always have to save something. I remember the first job I ever had was a clerk in a grocery store, and every time I got a check, I think I was making like $200 every 2 weeks. And within 3 days after getting paid, all my money was gone. I was living paycheck to paycheck because I always spent off the money. I never saved anything. Never not save. Always save something. Always save something. We're living in a day and age where job security isn't what it is. It just isn't. A lot of jobs that people could have held down for 30 years, now they're becoming contract work. Today you could have a job, tomorrow they could take away your contract. You always have to have something in the bank. When you save, you empower yourself. When you save, you have something to show for the work you done yesterday. But when you don't save and you live from paycheck to paycheck, that just puts you in a situation where you're desperate. Now you don't have any money. Now you have to take a job that you didn't necessarily want to take, but you need the money. Now you have to put up with certain things that you didn't have to put up with because you have no savings. Never not save. Always save. Always save. Even if it's $1, I'm telling you right now, never not save. Saving should be automatic. That's the first thing you should think about when you get paid. Every time you get a paycheck, don't you notice that the government takes out their cut? They take out their income tax off the top. They make sure they save. They make sure they take their money. But we, for some reason, we don't do that. We do what we want to do first, and then we save whatever is left over. And now we have to make an effort to save. Always save something, man. Always save something. And you'd be surprised, man. You save $10 here, $100 there, $5 there. It adds up over time. It adds up. It may not seem like nothing at first, but you always need to save. If someone gives you, just give you some money as a gift, $20, save $2, save $5, save something. But don't splurge it. Don't spend it all. Do not spend it all. You can't afford not to do that. I had other jobs too. I think I worked one time at this factory that was manufacturing shingles. It was a summer job that I got hooked up with, and I had to go to that job at like 5 in the morning. And I think I was making $500 every 2 weeks, so I got a little bit more money for that job. But I think 2 or 3 days, same habit. 2 or 3 days after I got paid, I had nothing to show. I didn't save anything. And I was living paycheck to paycheck, and that's hell. Because what happens is, while you're living paycheck to paycheck, the weeks get so hard in between pay periods. You're just struggling. You can't buy lunch. You can't take care of yourself. God forbid an emergency comes. You have no money because you spent it off. And up till this day, I don't remember what I spent my money on. I think I spent it on like food, entertainment, who knows. I didn't have no track. I didn't know how to budget and nothing like that. And what ended up happening was, for years I was just living paycheck to paycheck until I adopted the principle of never not saving. And today I save as much as I can every time. Even if it's a penny, even if it's $1, I make sure I save something. I do not spend the entire amount of any money I receive. I always save something. Because in truth, you can always save. You can always save. So remember this principle. N.N.S. Never not save.